All right. What's going on, everyone? How are we? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Clouser, or John D. Clouser, whichever one you prefer. This is episode 289 of this great and wonderful podcast I do by myself, in a room by myself, probably just for myself. How are you? Salutations. Howdy. What's up? So, we're doing this podcast at 11:11 p.m. Make a wish. I don't know. Do you guys believe in any of that stuff? I think the stuff like that, I think is so much fun to think about and to like just do. Just as fun, because I think it's I think it's kind of funny. Like if we do live in a simulation, and like if we do live in a simulation and there are people who are, or there's like something that's like controlling us, because like how weird is that? How weird would that be if we are just a video game for someone else? We're just like this, like we're like Grand Theft Auto for someone else. How weird would that be? But then then I think about it, isn't it so like, what's the purpose of having us, some of us not barely doing anything? Or is that the whole point of it? Is that some of us, some character or somebody has like multiple characters and just like, well, this one I'm only having do this one, this thing, this one's doing like this thing. I'm just seeing if they will evolve. And maybe that's the difficulty of the game, difficulty of the game for what's difficulty for the I guess the person playing the game, the simulation of us, would be trying to create this person to have all these things, and maybe it's incredibly difficult. Like it's known as being like the hardest game to play. But I don't know, so weird, so weird. But then it's like, then you wonder like, then why is there, if there's a simulation, then why would there be like things like assassinations? You guys hear, that Charlie Kirk guy? Oh my God, dude, it's so wild. That's one of the wildest things that happened. That they just all based around someone who just has a different opinion about things than you, and then you're just gonna narc them. Then you see that the today, as of Friday, Friday the 12th, that there was like saying like, catch this fascist. That was like one of the things on one of the bullets, which is so weird to write. And there was another thing that said like, if you read this, you're gay. Which is, I'm like, guys, what the fuck are you doing? You're all over the board. You're not even like, a part of you is like, I'm like, okay, I can understand. Okay, catch this fascist, and you really okay. But then you say the other thing, and it just kind of kills anything else you are trying to make, whatever point you're trying to make. It just comes off dumb. Well, the whole thing's dumb. It's like, why would you do that? And then what really is dumb to me too is like, I understand if people don't agree with things, but this man died, and this is what irritates me, is the fact that like, he died, and like people are like, well, like good for that person being dead or dying, because they promote this or that. It's like, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think you know if that's true or not. And then they always say like, and granted, they have a point, but it always comes off like you're doing this to make it about you, like something like how you have some grand perspective of how you look at things better, like, because they're always like, like this guy died, but like they're not talking about like these kids who died, which is true. They should be talking about all of the stuff. They should be talking about all these fucking murders and these fucking gun violence. But that's the whole thing, is like, you guys want to talk about everything else other than like the fact that we won't fix mental illness, and we won't fix gun laws, and those are the two things. But you guys won't talk about that stuff at all. You will never bring that up. Ever. But you will talk about how it's okay for this man to die, but then it's we should care about these kids, and it's like you're just making it about yourself. Granted, I think that's all it is. We're really honestly just all talking and making it about ourselves more than anything in this entire process, which is really the grossest thing in the world because a lot of people are dying. A lot of people have died, so it's just wild to me that what's wild to me, you guys hear that, is that that it happens. That's the weird thing. It happens because. Why do you have that much dislike towards things that you want to kill people? I probably fucked up my algorithm saying that. But it's just awful. It's just a sad, because no one's really winning here, and then we're all just sad. And what's really upsetting is the fact that someone died because all they did was express how they felt about things. Just being like just because, yeah, like even like talking about it, it's like, isn't it kind of sound dumb? Like, why did this person die? Like, were they doing mass things? Like, no, they were just having conversations with people. They were just having conversations with people who believe different things, and was just wondering like, what's your point of view on it versus my point of view on it, and that was about it. It's just, but nope, that's not okay though. That's not okay. My hand's getting a little better. It's still a little swollen, a little bit, but. That is what it is. I don't know. It's just like that one. It's like this one knuckle, the middle knuckle, like the ring knuckle, is a little swollen. But I think because I broke it, so they said it takes about like 4 to 6 weeks for it to heal. And it's only been about a week. So the thing is, like every day, it's like. It hurts less and less. Like, it still hurts a little bit right there, but, like, it used to be a lot more of a excruciating pain to push down on it than it did before. So, progress, am I correct? And it's, still a little swollen to protect it because it's the body still working. Is that crazy? That, like, the reason why things get swollen is because what it is it's causing fluid to build up there, so it protects it. So, the body then can, like, put energy into that area to fix it. Isn't that wild? The human body's wild. The fact that the human body can, like a female body can, she can have sex, and get cum done, produce a child, and like have a baby. That's wild too. That's a wild thing, as well. Man, this whole thing is wild, don't you think? Oh, man. What else is new with me? So I went golfing today. That was cool. Played pretty well. Everything is just kind of came together today. Was a good day. Drives were well. I only had two bad drives. Everything just... I set myself for 4 eagles, which was solid, which is pretty good. Just had really good drives, and then I had a really good iron, hybrid shot. Or I put myself with like a 7 iron. I just put myself in a good spot where it was right on the green every time. And then occasionally, a couple times, I'd put myself for an eagle, and then I would end up going 2 over, which was always good. Nothing makes you feel weirder than okay, it's an eagle. You're about 40 yards out. You're most likely I'm not going to make this, but what's going to be cool is if I just come close. If I come close, I'm 5 yards, a little bit, I can just tap that shit right in, right, and be done. And and I'm par. And then what's so bad is then you get that, and then you miss the par. You're like, okay, I'll be one over, and then you miss that one, and then you make the next one, and it's like, God, it should have took me this many times to get the ball in the hole. But it was nice. It was a great overall. It was good. It's so much fun. It's so hilarious. Just the whole process of the game. And the whole thing is to get, like, the better you are, the less shots you take, the less time you're actually out there. It's really weird, because think about that. If you can, like, put yourself and make an eagle almost every time, then, like, the game can go by pretty quick. It's hilarious. It's fun, though. Oh, God, I love golf. It's just such a fun thing. I did it by myself, and things that I played for like 3.5 hours. Didn't say a word. I don't say God damn it. I don't say fuck. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, darn it. Like, I miss it, but like, I don't get mad. I don't get like, so, like, when like I make par or something, like I make, a birdie. I'm like, hell yeah. Like, I'm like, I like do a fist pump, and then that's it. I move on to the next hole. And if I do shitty on a hole, guess what? I'm like, well, once this hole's over, it all starts all over again. It's all new. It's just all new. The next hole. So it's a good time. It's great. It's a great time to be alive. What else? Do I have any interesting things written down for the podcast? Right, working on stories as always. Let's see here. iPhone. No scam caller. Did you do? Nope, I don't think so. Nothing too crazy. But yeah. So I guess what we should do? Should we do the video of the week and then go right into like the runners up and all those other things? All right, well, I guess we should do that. So what's going on right now lately is that, like, I've not been finding very many interesting videos. And so I just have these videos that are on my computer, and they are saying they're ready to rock and roll, which, if they're in that folder, that means I haven't used them. But I feel like some of these ones I have used, but I'm like, I don't remember if I've just used them online and used them through my stories on Instagram, or if I actually have used them in the podcast. Either way, if you've seen this video, it's a funny video, so it doesn't really matter. All right, here we go.
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
Isn't it great? It's so funny. Just such a silly, stupid commercial video. Yeah. So that was the first video. So here, I guess here's like the runners up or the other videos. Here we go. Interesting. So this happened like a couple years ago. Actually, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't see it being that bad. It probably would actually like enhance the taste of the beer, or it's gonna dilute the taste of the beer a little bit. Where it's just sometimes what I do is I'll take one of these beers and I'll then chug a little bit of it, and then I will put orange juice in there. And what it does, it just like, it's, how beer is kind of like, oh, because it's so if beer's like wavy like this, then what happens is, like, when I put the orange juice in it, it just kind of dulls it out, and then you just taste kind of like a little bit of orange juice, and you're just gonna get drunk. you just feel like, what the reason why you drink a beer. because like I don't understand the point of drinking a beer, a non-alcoholic beer. I just would not. I would not get the point of it. I just don't get it. It's almost, to me, it's the same thing as like drinking a Diet Coke. It's like, guys, what's the fucking point of it? Like, well, I want the taste of a Coke, but I want it less. Like, just don't drink as much Coke. And like, there's, because, guys, they don't taste better ever. Dr. Pepper Diet, kind of, but it's always like, well, it kind of tastes like it, or it's like, whenever anyone's like, yo, it tastes just like what it is, it's like, or like, it tastes just like a Dr. Pepper, it tastes just like a Coke, it tastes just like Sprite. Like, it never does. It's always a very diluted version of what the thing is. Just drink less of the real thing. Just drink less of that, and you'll be okay, for the love of God. But I am going to a baseball game on Wednesday, which will be pretty cool. The Royals are playing against the Mariners. Hopefully they play decent. Let's look at what the weather's going to be like next Wednesday. Next Wednesday night, it's going to be 81 degrees. There's going to be a chance of rain. Rain will be around like 9-10 o'clock. It'll be cool. Then what's so great is I have like my early morning. I have to be at work at 3. So it's going to be really fun to have to, be at a Royals game that starts at like 6:45, and then watch that, and then get up and then go to work. I'm honestly thinking, because we're all meeting up at my job, I'm thinking about just like not going home and just sitting in my car and just like sleeping in the back seat, just getting a pillow and a blanket, just sleeping in the back seat, because it almost seems like it'd be almost more. I could do it. I wouldn't mind doing it, because I would just want to sleep in the back, versus sleeping in the driver's seat. The only thing I would wish is that I wish it'd be a little bit cooler. Just so it won't be as stuffy. I know. I'm starting to hit that wall. It's 11:28 right now, and we're just doing it. We're doing it all right. So here's the next video, guys. Here's the next video.
What's going on, man? I was looking on my timeline, and I see all the pit bulls and the British bulldogs and everything else. You know what I'm saying? But they looking like kittens out there, joint, man. And I just want y'all to see what a real dog's supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't got too much play in him. You just give him the word, and it's like, oh. Calm down, baby. Calm down. Hey. We got it. Ain't a lot of play in them. You know what I'm saying? It's that Mexican blood, that El Chapo shit. You know what I'm talking about? Man, relax, man. We good.
Is that wild? If you had a dog that's like that, you could just be like, hey, I like this word. This is going to do it right about. And just like freak the fuck out. And just like, that's Chihuahuas for you. Chihuahuas are a wild like that. Anyway, here's the next video. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted on this. Hopefully, I'm assuming this person wouldn't have a copyright on this, but who fucking knows? Anyway, I would think the last song that I got copyrighted on would had a copyright on it. But good for them for going through the time and effort to do that. Here we go.
It's your boy, ride tours, big checks, in the hood, man, choose good, no used cars, lease open shop garage, ducking laws. If I was kinda hard, cause I got 7 cars, Jabos out the mall, off a bean, never been a punk, barbecue, play lunch, burn the franks, third baby mama blowing dank, her name July, cash my check, what's next, went on ahead, pay the bill, not the full thing, water, gon' keep it real, party at 7, sipping on a 211, player made, on a spade, ride blades, first my mind was on getting paid, second hit the second line, 9's up parade, third hit I-10, gon' get a
You like that song? It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a good song. It hits the spot every time. It's just a good song. All right, here's the last video. Here we go.
It's your boy.
Oh, no, that's not it. All right, here we go. Sometimes you shouldn't do things at certain times. And I think that's one of them right there. Don't you think? That's what happens when you drink beer. It's like, yeah, I don't drink beer at all until like the weekend. And then I'm just like, I'll drink 2 beers. I'll drink like, 2 beers tonight, and they'll be like, I'm good. But yeah, guys, so that was the videos of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed them. They're good. My high school that I went to, they won their football game tonight. They won by 6 points, 13-7. Interesting. Okay, so let's look here. Let's see what else. So I didn't look up. I don't know. I just had a big old brain fart there. I apologize. So, the next thing is what we usually do is we go to Craigslist Misconnections. I didn't look up any this week. I normally have like a list of them already on hand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna go. We're gonna look at Craigslist Connections all do that day. All do that day. All do that day. So if you're not familiar, what Craigslist Misconnections is like there's this website called Craigslist, right? You guys have to know what it is. You can go in there, you can find like golf clubs, you can find like a roommate, you can get a car, there's a bunch of different things. It's like Reddit, but just the not cheesier, but like the cheaper version of it. It's like the Tumu of Amazon. You know? I go there. There's a little thing called Misconnections where people go. They had interaction with a human. So maybe a guy worked at a gas station and a lady walked in. He was like, hey, it seemed like we really hit it off. I wish I would have asked for your phone number. If you see this, like, give me a call. Like, it's always a long shot. It's a long shot. Like, because like Craigslist Misconnections isn't the first place these people would think to go to, which is weird. This is the first place they go to write a hey, what's up letter. Anyway, so I normally have some written out, or I already have some screenshotted, but I didn't do that today. I thought I would do it now. Okay. Leavenworth Landing. Leavenworth. You were a very nice woman sitting on the bench. I stared and watched you for a bit, sitting and smiling at me. I was walking back a while. You walked past me. I smiled and said hi. I would like to connect. I would love to connect. This is all one sentence. I would love to connect. Let me what you were wearing. This was for Sunday the 7th around 4 p.m. Right. Wild stuff. Okay, next one. Good barbecue, great service. Lee Summit. Tea. You served my son and I lunch. Food was good. Service is great. Would love to see you again. Grandkids have a lot of power. Okay. Is that going to be the title of the podcast? Grandkids have a lot of power. Sunfresh, Westport. This is a gross grocery store. I know so many people who've worked at that grocery store. Gross. Sunfresh, Westport. I thought you were super cute and wanted to say hi, but I didn't want to come off as a creep, so I go here. You had an orange t-shirt, clear rimmed glasses, light colored jeans with holes near your knees. It was around noon, 0907. Wow, so cute. Ain't that the truth, girl? Just ask. I always tell people just hey, just ask for the phone and be like, hey, you know what? I know it's probably weird, but like, I thought you were pretty. I'd love to get to know you. Can I get your phone number? And if they don't want to give your phone number, ask for their Instagram. Talk to them on Instagram. Like, have a social media account like that so that you can exchange it with people, and then you can communicate with them via that. Because sometimes, some people don't want to give the phone number right out of the way. They want to get to know you a little bit first. Doesn't mean like they might be interested. They might go on 1 or 2 dates with you. You can use Instagram to set up a date. It's just like texting. It sucks. It's a little bit. It's like a 2 more step process, because you have to open up the app, then you have to go to the messages, open up the messages. I guess a 3-step, and then open up that message, that specific message. But anyway, like, look at my arms. Anyway, moving on. Next one. Cute blonde in the minivan on I-35. Okay, you need to be paying attention. Okay, anyway. How much time? Okay, I got 3.5 minutes. I'm good. Cute blonde in the minivan on I-35, Lenexa. We both were driving south on I-35 on Wednesday about 4:15 in I'm assuming that's what it means. YPU. Definitely caught me checking you out. What the fuck? We waved a couple times and I rolled down my window to ask for your number, but the busy traffic didn't let us connect for long enough before eventually losing you in traffic. You were wearing heart-shaped sunglasses. What color was my car? I hope you find this. I'd like to know your name. This was incredibly creepy. And like, this is probably why there's all those things like this are probably why there's so much traffic in Lenexa. This would make sense. Because there's always, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is, always goddamn traffic and goddamn Lenexa, Kansas. You wouldn't think so. And they think they want the Kansas City Royal Stadium there, huh? Anyway, to each calzone. That's what I always say. Okay, let's see. What else? Miss my girl. 2 hours ago. Muskegee. Miss my girl. Muskegee. Looking for a 2007 born girl with an hour of Coweta. Coweta, preferred petite under 5 feet, 100 pounds, me, 50, Caucasian gentleman, non-smoker, no facial hair. What? What the fuck? What the living shit? Okay. That's, you know what? Bold. And it's always dudes who do that. Dudes are always the ones that have that random. Looking for an older F. Aren't we all? Looking for an older F, Washington. 37 male looking for an older lady around the Union of Washington area. Age isn't a issue for me. Should be an issue for me. But you know, hey, it's okay. That works. This is wild. I don't know what these ones are. These are a little more violent. Gym guy, club fitness. Gym guy, club fitness, St. Charles. Hey, was working on the other day at the gym. Saw this muscular guy working out hard. Was gonna ask if you wanted to work out at my place. I'm 36, WM, white male. Hit me up. I'm trying to get in shape. Aren't we all trying to get in shape? It's just like, you know, I'm so funny. I'm like right at the cusp right now where like, if I just worked out, if I just ate a little bit more salads and ate just more rice and chicken, I'd have like the ultimate body right now. But hey, it is what it is. Guys, we've reached the end of this podcast. Who knew that we could do this? But anyway, if you've gotten this far, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know who would have gotten this far, but like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, we will do this again next week. Like what I always say, look both ways, wash your hands, tell your princess said hi, watch out for deer, and yeah, all right. Good night.